We're looking at daily Riva guard in the gi. We looked at a couple options here, no gi, right? But in the gi, man, this guard is really strong. There's a lot you can do from here because of these sleeve grips. With one sleeve grip, I can control his posture. I can prevent him from posting, right? I can control 2 diagonal corners of his body, right? Which is a theme in a lot of our control, right? So this is effective no gi, but this is 10 times more effective in the gi, right? So what we're gonna practice here is Sebastian's gonna make a grip on the outside of my knee, right? He just grabs the cloth right at the joint. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my knee to my chest. I'm gonna re-grip Sebastian's sleeve, and then I'm gonna break the grip by kicking, okay? Now I have control of Sebastian, he doesn't have control of me. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm either gonna put my foot on the top of the knee or top of the hip, right? So if Sebastian turns his knee down, other way, yes, into me, I'm not gonna have much push on the knee, so I'm gonna have to come to the hip, all right? At lower belts, you can get away with pushing on the knee, but better guys are gonna turn their knee down, so we have to come to the hip. When I come to the hip, I'm gonna do that kicking and that sitting up motion that we practice, right? So I bring my knees into my chest. I'm gonna kick Sebastian. As I kick him going forward, I'm gonna sit up. Right. So I'm sitting up, my legs stretching out his hip, my hands stretching out his shoulder, and I still have a nice bite on his heel. So right here, I can play with the pants, although these pants don't fit to that. So I'm gonna grip the heel. Alright. We can play with the pants or the heel. It doesn't matter. Actually, let's practice with the heel. And when you grip the heel, I want your pinky on the mat. Okay, I don't want your pinky floating above his foot. I want it all the way down to the mat. We're gonna break the grip. Put the foot on the hip. We're gonna kick and sit up. And note I keep this foot. I don't let it fall to the mat. Keep that tension on him. All right. And when we're ready to go, I'm gonna anchor myself to Sebastian's heel, and I'm gonna fold to my right side while I pull on his sleeve grip. Here. Okay? Now my hook's not doing much good, so I bring it up to his hip. I kick and extend him away. I take him down to the mat. Keeping the sleeve with my elbow tucked. If I let go of the sleeve, Sebastian can come up to his elbow, right, and start coming back on top. So I keep the sleeve to make sure I win the top position until we get to here. We're just gonna come up, holding that sleeve, pulling one off the mat. So here I bring my knee to my chest, break the grip, sit up, pulling on the heel as I spin and drop down to my right shoulder. Okay? Now from here, this foot comes to the hip. I kick, taking him down to the mat. I'm gonna come up to my elbow, pull my leg through, and come up to the top position here. All right, guys, and when we're playing too, I don't want to be playing daily Riva square with Sebastian, right? I want to be at an angle, especially in the gi. Okay? Here, Sebastian grips my pants. I grip 4 fingers around. We never go inside. This isn't effective and you're going to get a penalty anyway. So we come around.